You know, there's one thing I've learned after all these years of living on the edge, staring into the abyss and laughing at the chaos around me. People are nothing but fragile little creatures clinging to the illusion of stability. And the biggest illusion? Friendship. Oh, you thought you could rely on people? That they would be your anchor in a storm? That when the world falls apart, you can count on them to hold you together? Clowns. All of them. Every single one. They smile, they laugh with you, and they swear to stand by your side. They say, "I've got your back," don't they? But that's just the beginning of the joke. They don't care about you. They don't care about anyone. They're just playing a part in a script they didn't even write. And when the curtain falls, when the lights go out, they leave. They disappear. You know why? Because they were never really your friends to begin with. He leans forward, his voice lowering as if he's confiding in the audience, sharing a secret that no one else dares to speak aloud. Let me tell you something. Toxic friends, they're like shadows. At first, they seem harmless. They're always there, following you, hanging around in the background. But what happens when you shine a light on them? What happens when you finally see them for what they are? You can't outrun them. You can't escape them. They'll always find a way to sneak back into your life, no matter how hard you try to keep them out. And the worst part? You'll keep forgiving them over and over until you're nothing but an empty shell, drained of everything you had left to give. They thrive on your weakness. They wait for you to stumble, to fall. They feed off your vulnerabilities, offering their sympathy as if they're the ones who understand your pain. They'll tell you, "I've been there. I know how it feels." But do they really? Do they really know the depth of your struggle? Or are they just waiting for their turn to use it against you? Because that's all they are. Opportunists. They take advantage of your kindness, your trust, and they turn it into their own power. And you let them. You let them walk all over you because somewhere deep down, you believe that you need them. That somehow, despite everything, they're your friends. How sad. You know what I find funny? It's how people are so quick to label someone toxic, as if it's a diagnosis, as if it's something that can be fixed. No, no, no. Toxicity isn't something you can cure. It's something you embrace. You don't fight it. You don't try to fix it. You let it consume you until it shows you who people really are. You see, the mask comes off, and you realize the only true poison was the belief that you could ever change them. But that's the trick, isn't it? Toxic friends don't want to change. They're perfect just the way they are. People think they can build these relationships, these bonds, on foundations of lies and manipulations. But you can't hold anything together with broken pieces. The truth is, toxic friends are mirrors. They reflect your worst fears, your self-doubt. They magnify your insecurities, reminding you of your weaknesses when you least need it. They're the ones who bring up your past mistakes at the most opportune moments, just when you're starting to believe you've moved on. And when you need help, they disappear into thin air. Oh, they'll tell you all about their problems, though. They'll paint themselves as victims, make you feel guilty for not being there enough. But when it's your turn to lean on them, they're nowhere to be found. You ever heard of gaslighting? It's a beautiful little trick. They convince you that you're the problem, that you're the one who's crazy, that you're the one who can't see things clearly. They take your reality and twist it until it's unrecognizable. And somehow, they make you believe that you're the one who's losing control. But here's the punchline. They're the ones who are really insane. They're the ones who live in a world where everything is about them. And the moment you stop playing their game, they'll leave you in the dust thinking you never mattered.